Dr. George of Sports, why did Ederson's deal to Manchester United fail? This is a question I've been getting a lot as regards Brazilian midfielder, Atalanta midfielder Ederson, whose move to Manchester United that was confirmed in June was suddenly cancelled. Questions have been asked and it has been linked to a medical issue, and that's why I'm here to clarify it to you. Sometime in August last year, 2025-2026 season, when it started, he had an injury, a meniscus tear. Here's the meniscus. What is the meniscus? The meniscus is like a pad. It's like a soft foam that is found in the knee joint that serves as a cushion, as a stabilizer, as a shock absorber between the thigh bone and the shin bone, so that they don't grind and rub each other, so that you don't start having. So when you see people that have, for example, osteoarthritis, especially some kind of osteoarthritis, it's because that tissue has eaten off, has worn out, and so the bones are rubbing on each other. But in the case of Ederson, that meniscus, that tore, and because it tore, it took him out for some time. And so Manchester United were worried and concerned about if he will be able to deal with the intensity and physical demands of the Premier League, knowing that he's had a previous knee injury. And the problem with knee injuries is that once a knee injury sets in, it seems to always be recurrent. I always describe a knee injury like the screen of a new phone. Once that screen shatters, you put a new screen, it can never be the same again. And so Manchester United have been worried. They were really worried. They ran a series of tests and they were not convinced. The medical team of Manchester United were not convinced that Ederson was good to go. Atalanta said that he's fit. They ran their test. Of course, he's fit. He's healed. He went to the World Cup. He even played in the World Cup. So he's fine. But Manchester United are worried that because there is a knee injury, it could come up again and it could pose a problem to them. And they don't want their money to waste. They don't want their investment to go down the drain. This is not the first time we have seen clubs have this issue with players. The player is playing for a club, he's fit. When he wants to go to another club, they run medicals and they say, well, we are not sure that this guy is really fit. Victor Boniface had his when he was about to go to AC Milan last season, I think in the summer, in the winter transfer window, and he was playing for Bayer Leverkusen, and then AC Milan said, no, we don't think that this guy is fit because of his history of knee injuries. And that's the same thing that's happened to Ederson. There's so many other players I can give examples of, and you know a few of them. So Ederson has gone back to Atalanta. He's giving him a new contract. Hopefully he has the kind of performance he had in the season they won the Europa League, that season where Ademola Lookman scored a hat-trick in the final, and he can find his way back to a big club. Just for the avoidance of that, Ederson is fit. Manchester United are worried that the knee injury he had will become an issue for them, and they don't want to have to carry that cost and deal with that problem. So Manchester United, what do you have to say about this? See you guys.